my friends and family, and welcome to a day trip after a 6 month lockdown in Sri Lanka. With the whole pandemic, the whole government decided to lock down Sri Lanka. But after, we finally got to do a day trip. And I told my buddy, Nina, hey, let's go see the Botanic Gardens. And the way I discovered it, if you already know how I discover a lot of my itinerary, and I was laying down in bed on Google Maps, and I saw Botanic Gardens, and I also saw a waterfall. But the Botanic Gardens, I was like, hey, let's go do this. Let's go see the Botanic Gardens. But once we arrived to the Botanic Gardens, it was kind of rainy a little bit, and we saw the purchase board of like the prices, and they were charging locals 100 rupees, which is literally like 50 cents, 25 cents in American. But then once they saw us, we were the victim of, oh, we see foreigners, so let's charge them extra. And so they charged us just roughly between 3,000 to 5,000 rupees. I can't remember. It's been a long time. Now, although that might not be a lot of money, but still, it's the principle. Can you imagine if you're charging everybody 50 cents and then all of a sudden you get charged $25 US or $20 US depending on the stock market? And so, was it really worth it? Especially if it's raining outside and the Botanic Gardens is mostly outside. So, we were like, hell no. So, we waited inside our taxi until it cleared up. And we decided to walk to Ella Uda Ella. Now, Ella means waterfall. And so, we decided to go to the most closest, cleanest waterfall near Colombo. And it was pretty beautiful. It was a beautiful sight to see. As we walked over there, we saw mangoustines, durian fruits. It was cool. And the water was like beautiful. But what we didn't know is that the waterfall is a local showering bath place for people to take a shower. It was fine with us. I ended up taking a shower. And then from there, we wanted to make a travel to extend our trip to go see a castle called Richmond Castle. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I don't know too much of the history of Richmond Castle. All I know is somebody important lived here, and they didn't have enough heirs, kids, to fulfill their will. And so they gave it to the public to do whatever they want with the whole mansion. It's a beautiful mansion, but we never got a chance to go inside the mansion because once we got there, we found out it was locked. It was closed. After on Google Maps, it said it was open. And over there, from my understanding, is that Sri Lanka, they use Google Maps. So it really wasn't open. But this is after like the whole COVID pandemic, so I can't really give it to an excuse to that because usually in Sri Lanka, before the pandemic, places will be open and closed. It depends on how the shop owners feel like it. So it was kind of just like, who knows? Maybe it is open, maybe it's not. And that's one thing that's super annoying about Sri Lanka. It's like you never know when a place is open. And you'll see that in my future videos. But I'm glad that Nina and I didn't decide to break in just to experience this mansion because in this videos you can see this place is huge. And so we decided to walk to go see some beach. And this is really cool beach resort that we found. I'm not going to say names because you'll see later on in this video that I'm very ashamed. But we found this very beautiful beach spot. We enjoyed it. But you can see there's trash kind of on the built to the side. But that's okay. We kind of ignored it. We walked around and we enjoyed the beach. Because who knows when you're ever going to be near the beach. I'm from Texas. We don't got that many beaches unless you want to take 9 hours to go to the nearest beach down south. So it was very beautiful. Alright? So let me show you how beautiful this place is. Enough talking from me. Here we go. Making sweet love to a mermaid on a rocking paradise. Every now and then, you just gotta roll it out. Oh my God, what have I done? Got too high, I'm good as gone. Oh my God, what have I done? Got too high,